It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Well, hello, everybody. My name's Jim. More Sunshine Please here. Tuesday night live stream, the hangout, playing games, eating stuff. Having fun, hopefully. How are you? I'm all right. Coming up on the show, the aforementioned eating. We'll be playing our usual chronophoto game. I've got a top 15 list, which has to do with AI. And other stuff? I don't know. But before we do any of that, now's the time I like to celebrate the first 3 people that made their way into the chat for this live stream. So let's do that. Here we go. There's that. And let's hand out some fake medals now. Here we go. Let's go back to the top. Oh, it just jumped on me. Where am I? Here we go. Congratulations, Paul Eichenlaub with the gold. Pepper Tree Villa with the silver. And Mr. Fulton Mraz with the bronze medal this week. Congratulations. Excellent stuff. What else is there? My basketball sectionals this Saturday. Oh, gotcha. If you win, you play Boone County, and then you'll go to state. Best of luck to you. That is March Madness. In a very close 4th place, it's Joey's World. By the way, when was our gold medal winning chat? 6:46 p.m. yesterday. I appreciate you guys hopping in here and trying for that gold. I love it. Jamie, welcome in. Laura, welcome in. But that was yesterday. I don't know if they're here right now, but we'll see. As was Donna yesterday evening at 9:42 p.m. Let's see. Francisco, that's fun to say. Welcome. I'm gonna hold off the welcomes till it's closer to showtime. So Mark Langenkamp was here at one time. Let's see. Mar in Memphis an hour ago. I think she's here, right? Hello, Mar. Always a pleasure. Donna A. Fallen, welcome. That was 6:38. All right. I can't hear myself. There we go. It's a loose connection there in my board. All right. That's better. Not great, but better. Okay. Kathy Hollister, hello. Welcome in. Michelle the Quilter, how are you? Just saw the SpaceX Capel splash down safely. I saw that was happening. Wonder if any aliens come back too. We'll wait and see, I suppose. Wouldn't that be amazing if that actually happened? The answer is yes. Okay, where are we? All right. Mom and Dad, hello. And Movie Mania Nick, welcome in. What do I hear? Oh, I know what I hear. There's a neighborhood kid that has something attached to his bike that makes it sound like not an engine, but just like a whirring, like a drone, but not a professional drone, like a cheap drone, like that, like you would what you would imagine a little toy drone sounding like. That's what his bike sounds like, and I think that's what I'm hearing right now. Welcome back, Paul, and everybody else. There's Sherry. Hello, Sherry. And Noah. Welcome in, Noah. Hi there. Everybody's back. Okay, thank you for coming back and playing the game, frankly. I do get a kick out of that. There's Mary Ellen, who has a wonderful show on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, trivia, and fun and games, and it's always a good time. Thanks for being here. And there's Mark is back, or was he here before? Anyway, welcome in, Mark Langenkamp. I'm lost. All right, I think I'm caught up. All right. Hello, everybody. This is my spring break. And the weather got chilly again here. Now, when I say chilly, I know that's relative. Here in Florida chilly. So it did get down to the 40s last night. So, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It actually feels great at night. You know, it's good sleeping weather where we don't have to turn on the AC. So I'm not complaining. I'm just giving you the news. That's what's going on here. Spring break and the weather cooled down a little bit. But that's okay. There is still spring training baseball. I know that the crew of Mouse Talk and the Disney Nerd Herders went to the game, Baltimore versus Detroit on Sunday, and I trust they had a good time. I think that Walt and Melissa did because Baltimore won that game 7-1, I think was the final score. But really the joy is just being there, and that's what I tell myself as a Tigers fan that who realizes their team lost that game. Anyway, though Tiger Town in Lakeland is a wonderful place to see spring training baseball. And it's in a great location for those guys. It's right there. It's pretty neat. But speaking of baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs are over in Tokyo. And they played a couple of exhibition games against a couple of Japanese teams. And last night, actually early this morning, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern time, the Dodgers and Cubs played what is the first game of the Major League Baseball regular season. It counts. And the Dodgers won 4-1, I think. And the Dodgers, I believe, have 3 players from Japan on their roster. The Cubs have 2. So that's why those teams are over there. They've got some Japanese stars on their rosters. And although I didn't see last night's game, I did see a bit of the first exhibition game between the Dodgers and one of the Japanese teams. The Tigers, and I don't remember the city that those Tigers are from. But what my wife and I found interesting during the broadcast, and it was a Dodgers broadcast of the exhibition game. So the Dodgers crew, broadcast crew, they were calling the game. That's the one I was able to see. It seemed they did little research on the Japanese team or Japanese baseball. For example, let me give you an example. what I learned during the broadcast, the announcer, you've got the announcer and the second guy, the color commentator, or who's usually a former player who can add color to the broadcast, expertise, if you will, to the broadcast. And it's the color commentator that I have doubts about. He seemingly did no research, but the announcer said, the Japanese baseball is a tiny bit smaller than a Major League Baseball, and it's also a tiny bit softer than a Major League Baseball. Not by much. Just if you held them side by side, it would be very hard to distinguish one from the other. But during the game, there was a long fly ball. It was either caught or went off the wall. Anyway, it was not a home run. Did not go over the fence. And so after that play, the announcer asks the color commentator, do you think if that were a Major League Baseball being hit, that would have been a home run? And the color commentator said, yeah, I don't know. Which in itself is lazy on his part. But he did that 2 or 3 more times, where the announcer would ask him something, and the color commentator just said, yeah, I don't know. Like, dude, just be a good improv partner and just come up with something. Say maybe why it could have been a home run, or no, it probably wouldn't have been a home run. Just play along. But the guy just said, yeah, I don't know. And that was it. And he did that 3 or 4 times during the broadcast. And it was notable because I remembered it. And my wife and I joked about it. And I'll still, past couple of days, she'll ask me a question. I'll just say, yeah, I don't know. I do that often, though. But I just, maybe, a tiny bit of research, or I know you're not an improv comedian, but yes, and whatever comes up, say yes, agree to it, and add something. And that's what that guy should have done, but he did not do it. And I don't know who he was. I saw his name. I just didn't recognize it. Oh, well. What are you going to do? What else is coming up? Since it's spring break, and I don't know if you could tell, you really can't. I have a hat head today. I've been wearing a ball cap all day, but my hair is longer than it's been in years. And I told myself I was going to wait for spring break to get it cut. So that's my plan for tomorrow. I'm going to get my hair cut tomorrow. And it is shaggy. It is. Now the headphones are holding it in place, but it actually doesn't look bad right now. But when I wear my ball cap, I've got hair that sticks out like right here, and it's curling up, and the back's a bit longer than normal. It's just it's unruly. But the plan is to get my hair cut tomorrow. I also have a dentist appointment tomorrow. And then off to Lowe's to get some drywall supplies. I've got some drywall to put up, or I would like to this week. Also, I want to patch our stucco on the east side of our house to prepare for the next hurricane season. So that's what's going on in my life. Let's see. Welcome in. John, welcome. I said welcome in, and then I bet that sounded weird. And then I'm reading to see who's here. I don't think she's here right now, but I want to thank Donna Jaworski, who sent me more goodies, including for our daughter, these Minions goldfish, which are perfect. Right up Annie's alley. So this, and then she sent me some things I'm going to save, and they'll be good eaten for future live streams for the Easter season. So I'm looking forward to that. So thank you, Donna, and I'll thank her personally if she doesn't pop in here. And there's Pepper Tree Villa back in the chat. Welcome in, guys. Okay, what is going on now in the rundown? Yes, okay, we're there. That's not what I wanted. It's a time for a coffee break.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Picks you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
The coffee we brewed today, we're sticking with Tim Hortons, which is a winner. And in this mug, it tastes 38% better. So last week I tried, I thought I'd share a coffee joke or a pithy, office poster with you, and I didn't. I just read it to you, and I didn't show it to you. This week, I'm going to show it to you. So this week's coffee office poster. Do I have it ready? I think I do. Here it is. I like my coffee like I like my alarms. Strong enough to wake me up, but not give me a heart attack. And yeah, I like that one. It's good stuff. And that was the coffee break. All right, moving on. Wasn't much of a coffee break, was it? What are you going to do? Hey, I'm on spring break. Okay, now it's time to eat a snack. Yes, here we go. Okay, this is not my St. Patrick's Day show. Last week wasn't either. It's the day after St. Patrick's Day. It just wouldn't, I know I'm wearing green. I know I've got a green light back there. And I know my snack today is sort of St. Patrick's-y, but it's not really. I just want to reiterate, this is not my St. Patrick's Day show. But today's snack is this. I found this in the store. Guinness brand pretzel pieces. And they had, here at the Publix, our local grocery store, they had a few different varieties. One was just pretzel-flavored pretzels. There was something else. But this one looked interesting to me. Pub-style cheese-flavored pretzel pieces. Now, I look at the back of the package, and it says manufactured for Vermont Cheese Products, Inc. from Burlington, Vermont. So in cooperation with the Guinness Brewing Company, or whatever they're called. Guinness, headquartered in Dublin, and makers of Guinness Stout and whatever else they got. Let's just eat these. Okay, I'm going to pour them out here. Okay, let's cut to the close-up so you can see what we've got going on here. So pretzel pieces, quite orange in color. Pub cheese, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Is it cheddar-based? Because this color is telling me, yes, cheddar, I guess. Oh, wait a minute, it says on here. I'll read the back. Bold and crunchy sourdough pretzels generously coated with aged sharp cheddar cheese. A deliciously cheesy and craveable snack bursting with flavor in every bite. Let's do this. Oh. Hang on. I'm going to go with this big piece here. almost missed my mouth. Okay, here are my thoughts. They're good. They're pretzels. They're fresh. I mean, they're not soft. But the bag was already open because my wife tried these earlier and she told me she liked them, but I hadn't tried them until just now. And there is not a Guinness flavor to this. It's just Guinness was the selling point, and they got me. I saw Guinness. It was for the day after St. Patrick's Day show, so I got it. But it's good. The bag smelled more cheesy than the pretzels tasted. Does that make sense to you? I thought it would be too cheesy, but it's not. It's a nice hint of cheese. I'm going to have a little bit more, but it doesn't taste like Snyder's or what's the other pretzel bagged pretzel company. It's got a different taste that I cannot explain. Hang on. I'm trying to place that flavor. I mean, the overwhelming flavor is the cheddar dust on the pretzels, and I don't think it's a Guinness flavor, or is it? I don't know what else. I'm just gonna feign like I'm trying to pick out the flavors of these pretzels, and just keep eating them. What is that flavor? Maybe there is a touch of Guinness, or whatever they make Guinness with is also in here. I doubt it. That isn't. I don't know. I'm gonna hold the ingredients up there. You can get a screenshot of that, and then you can tell me. All right, those are very good. I would say though, I would prefer those with a soda, a cola, some pop, wherever you're from. The sweet with the salty would be wonderful. As it stands, I've got another beverage. Or with a Guinness? I don't know about that. That seems crazy. Okay, let's take our first intermission, a coming attraction. When we come back, let's play our game.
Today, the United States plan to claim a whole planet through the most extraordinary expedition of our time, a flight through space by rocket ship.
I hereby claim Mars in the name of the United States of America.
Yes, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello go to Mars in the funniest movie on Earth. You'll howl when their misguided missile lands them on the manless planet Venus, amid acres and acres of gorgeous, man-hungry girls. Man, oh man.
What is it? I could be wrong, but I think it's a man. That's a man?
Life at home was never like this. The laughs at the movies were never so wild. Bud and Lou are really out of this world when they run riot with Marie Blanchard and the Miss Universe beauties in Abbott and Costello Go to Mars, the maddest adventure that ever happened at your movie theater.
Welcome back. All right, let's play our game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chrono Photo. It's the game we play every week. We're going to be shown 5 pictures. We have to guess in which year each picture was taken. We can guess anywhere from the year 1900 to last year, 2024. That's the range in which we can guess. The closer we are to the correct answer, the more points we get. A bullseye is 1,000 points. Perfect score would be 5,000 points. We've done that a couple of times. We're looking to do it again. Here is our first picture. Please put your guesses in the chat. When I brought this up I went to Chronophoto and I got this picture, and immediately I thought, right or wrong, I thought these are young filmmakers, because there's a film camera there on the right, and this is a film school. These are directors these are famous directors when they were very young, and they hadn't made their first features yet. And I thought, what a very cool picture that is. But then I'm looking at them, and I don't recognize any of them, so I think I'm wrong about that. I think this is a high school media class of some sort. Late 70s, early 80s. Let's zoom in. The first thing I'm thinking of here is this kid is wearing a Boston rock band shirt. And I think I'm right when I say the first Boston album came out in 1976. And the second album came out in 1978. So I don't know what. I've never seen this design before. It looks like there's band members at the bottom of that design. Looks like there's a guy there. And I don't remember, the first Boston album had a logo that kind of looked like that, and it was, I think, a spaceship. And the second album, it looked like a spaceship, but upon further investigation, it was actually a guitar. Does this look like a guitar or a spaceship? And I'm wondering will that inform us of when this is? Or is this just a general Boston? Is this a pirated T-shirt and it has nothing to do with the band and they're losing money out on this? I don't know. But Boston was huge in the mid to late 70s. And then their third album, I believe I'm right about this, didn't come out until 1986. There was a long hiatus there. What else we have? The haircuts. This is late 70s to me. Does anybody recognize any of these guys as being notable? Are these famous Hollywood people? I don't know. Hey, there's Charlie. Welcome in, Charlie. All right. Let me check the chat. Welcome in, Dean. Also, hi, Dean. Our first guess. I think Mary Ellen has it. 1979. Good guess. We have a 76, 77, 74, 78. Another 74. 75. This is the 1980s Hawkins High School AV Club from Stranger Things. It kind of does look like that. That's the AV Club from 1974. We have 83, 77, 77, 78, 77. A lot of 77s. Right between the two Boston albums, that's all I'm saying. I don't know. 79, 77. Lee, welcome in. Season's greetings to you. I saw you hanging out with the Disney nerd herders. That was cool. All right. Everybody have their guesses in. I think 1977 was our most popular guess. So that's what I'm going with. Oh, here we go. Survey says. Ooh, 79. I was fooled. Somebody say Mark Langenkamp said 79. You get a ding. The rest of us do not. Okay, we have 849 points. That's pretty good, though. We were close. Moving on. This looks like a picture we've had before. If we didn't have this picture, we had one similar to it. Do you guys remember this? I don't remember the answer. LG experienced LG Cinema 3D World with a single pair of glasses. What are they watching? They're watching LG Cinema 3D World, I suppose. Nikon bags. Mountain Dew. Let's see. Oh, what does this lanyard say? Nothing that helps us. I don't remember the answer. When was 3D? It was, remember 3D Blu-ray players where they were trying to break into the market? And they were releasing 3D Blu-ray discs. And I would imagine this is all part of that. And I want to say that was like 10 years ago. Maybe like 2015, 2016. Because the 3D craze kind of died out. People weren't interested, I suppose. Or maybe it wasn't as wonderful. The home 3D experience wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. I actually bought a 3D Blu-ray player for my classroom that I still have, but I've never had a 3D television or monitor to show it on, nor I don't think I have any 3D Blu-ray discs either. Never did. But at the time, it was one of the Blu-ray players I could purchase. It was like on the school district's bid list or whatever. It's a Panasonic, but never used its 3D capabilities. I suppose I still could. It still works. Okay. Let's see here. All right. I think our first guess is from Ben. 2009. We have a 2012, 2011, another 2012, 2014. We had, Arnie is saying we had a 3D Blu-ray player. It gave Doug headaches. Okay. That explains why they didn't last. Well, I mean, we also made the shift to streaming as opposed to physical media, which is dying out. Although there's still a red box in front of our neighborhood 7-Eleven. You know what I mean? Do you guys have that? The red box, the vending machine for DVDs and Blu-rays and video games. We still have one near our house. So it's not dead. Okay, what else? 2010, 2015. Mark says 2012. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, is this in Vegas? CES, is that held in Vegas every year? The Consumer Electronics Show, is that what that stands for? 2015. Another 2015. There were a few of those. All right, 2015. Let's try it. What'd I say? 2015, 2016? 2015? Oh, Jamie's saying they still have Redbox machines around, but they are shut off. Oh, really? The company just left them there. Oh, I wonder if this one's shut off. I've never even bothered to look. I can just see it because it's part of our gas station. The 7-Eleven is part of the ExxonMobil station, and I can just see it in front of the store. But I've never gotten a close look because I pay at the pump through the app. It's safe, not in danger of getting scammed or what do they call it when they steal your credit card information. I can't think of the word. And you know what I'm talking about. All right, 2015. Survey says. Ooh, 2012. Mandy and or Mike, welcome in. You said 2012. Mark said 2012. I think Mark might be 2 for 2. Well, good job. All right, let's go to our third picture. And they got a lot of electrical wires going on there. Some of them might be wires to support other things. This is an interesting picture. I don't know where it is, but I'll zoom in and we can get a better look. I'm going to start by zooming in on this table that has an ashtray on it. I don't see that much anymore. As a matter of fact, I can't tell you the last time I saw an ashtray on a table like this. Although here in Florida, you can still smoke outside at an eating establishment, I think. You can't smoke indoors if the place serves food. A bar, for example, you can still smoke in a bar if they don't serve food. I don't know of any of those places. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's go to what people are wearing. This guy's wearing cargo capri pants over here on the left. That's bold. Okay, so cargo pants were first kind of popular in the late 90s. Am I right about that? If this is Florida, and there are palms around here, I don't know where this is. Karaoke, we've got the house. There's a satellite dish on the balcony over here. Stella umbrella. Are these toy motorcycles for rent? What's going on? There's a lot of them here. Are they just part of the park? They're just there for residents. All right, what else do we have going on here? This guy behind the plant looks like he might be holding a phone. I don't know what that is. It's hard to tell. I don't see many phones here, do I? Not that it's a smartphone. I don't know. I mean, there were certainly yeah. Capri Pants is holding a phone too. Or is that a camera? He's not holding it like a camera. Holding it like a phone. Can we make out what that says? I can't. It's too blurry. All right, zooming out. What else? Oh, let's look at this tower. Anything? 6:45. So it's a place with palms. What's this? Oh, there's a date on this sign here. Is that a date? At first I thought it said 10/11/14. But I don't know what that says. Hard to make out. Or is it 11? Well, now it kind of looks like 1917/11. Hard to tell what that says. All right, I'm going to rely on the chat here. There is a fountain that kids aren't allowed in. There's nobody in the fountain, so just for looks, this isn't the campus of Florida State University. If it were, and kids were turning 21, they would be in that fountain. That's the way they roll in Tallahassee. All right, let's look at the... Hey, there's Rob Fuzz! Welcome in, Rob. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I'm going up. Rachel, welcome in. I see you in there. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay. Does Noah have our first guess for this picture? I think so. 2005, 2007, 8, 02, 24, 05, we have an 04. Rob Fuzz says 2005 is a great guess. I think it is too. Mark Langenkamp is saying that it says 10/17/11 or 10/17/14. Yeah, it was hard. I couldn't tell. It's one or the other. Timothy Rainwater's welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Let's say it kind of looked like a 4 to me at first. Was it a date? I don't know. Kathy says 2010. So many of you thought it was earlier, like 2005. I am lost. A lot of you said 2005. Maybe I'll go with that. And I'm not sure that was a date. But let's see. It probably is. Who knows? We'll see. Survey says 2011. So perhaps it did say 11. Oh, maybe I should have gone with 2011 or 2014. Anyway, I don't care. We got 575 points. We are at 2,200 points now. Let's go to picture number 4. Next time I think there's a date, I'm going to go with it. With whatever I think it says. Okay. All right, this screams 80s to me, and I see the phone sign over here. There is bunting, red, white, and blue, stars and stripes bunting. My first thought was perhaps 76, but it could be any. It's not 1976. These people are not dressed like it's 1976. And these phone, they're not booths. These phone kiosks were not around in 1976. Marlboro ad. The automobiles. Okay, so is this an Explorer? Ford Explorer? We're in New York. That's a New York plate. At least this car is registered in New York. So are we in somewhere other than Manhattan? It appears as though we are. What does that sign say? Something Palace, Chinese food, free delivery, kebabs. Oh, Kebab Palace? Katz's. All right. Maybe let's look at the automobiles again for a second. 90s. Is this the 1990s? What's on the umbrella? Not that it matters. What about the other side of the street? It's not a great picture. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, but can't make out much by doing that. I believe this is a Ford Explorer, and those were very popular in the late 90s. I mean, they continue to be for a while. Are they still? Is this a mailbox over here in the corner? Can't tell. This lady walking her dog. Sorta. All right, let me zoom out. Oh, wait. What about the sign? No. It's too bad there's not a movie theater marquee. But that's what we have. Okay. And okay. Marlene, hello. Thanks for playing. And for your guess, 2010. Is that for this picture? I can't tell. I don't know where our new guesses start. Oh. Here we go. I found them. Noah says 84. We have an 82, 86, 88, 82 again. 91, 85, 83. We are all over the 80s. Is that Katz's Deli? I don't know. Any New Yorkers, East Coasters can fill us in on that? Let's see. 83, 91, 84, 93, 83. The pick is grainy. We have a 89. I want to say... Is that an Explorer or is that... I don't know. I'll stop. Man, a lot of 80s, but then we were going into the 90s there, so perhaps a guess like Jamie's in 86 or Mary Ellen's 85. Let's go 86. Let's go 86. It's a bit earlier than I had thought, but I don't know anything. Here we go. Survey says 95. So I was onto something about the Explorer. Did anybody say 95? I see nothing. 93. Nick said 93. I'm sure there are others. Wow. Okay. So we have 25, almost 2,600 points. Let's try to get 3,600 points, or nearly. All right. I would say this is the hardest picture yet, but that last one fooled me. Kinda. All right. This looks like an accident. Boston and Albany. Is this a train derailment, perhaps? People are dressed like it's an Amish community. There are automobiles. Are they... Is this like 1919 or something? It is farmland. It looks like it's somewhat of a remote area, connected by telegraph wires along the railway. Okay. Did a bathtub explode? It looks like suds. Was there a notable railway accident in the early 1900s that might be a silly question. In near Boston and or Albany. Well, not or not and. Yeah, let's look at these folks again and what they're wearing. That's a lot of wreckage over there. I wonder what happened. All right, I don't know. Now, either these folks down on the road on the right are Amish, or this is just way early 1900s. So let's say 1910. That would be my guess, but I don't have a clue. Let's see. Our first guess is 1921. Noah says 1900, going way below. That's the earliest year we can guess, 1900, and it could be. Mark says 1910 as well. 53, 28, 57. 50s, really. Are we looking at the same picture? Maybe. I don't know. 1920s, 35, 21, 33. We need a laminated cheat sheet on when things were invented. That's a kind of a good idea. 33. Looks like two trains collided. Oh, maybe. Ouch. There's D&G Explorers. Hello, Gregory. I'm doing well. How are you, Gregory? Sherry says 49. Rob says 33. Wow. 33, really? 21? $27? 1927? All right. That caught my eye. Let's go 1927. Survey says Noah, you nailed it. 1900. So these weren't Amish folks. They were just folks dressed how folks dressed in 1900. Well, how about that? I got to tell you, we haven't done this poorly in a long time, but I don't care. I had fun playing this game. It was fun trying to figure this stuff out. And I want to thank you all for playing. That was good times. All right. I've got another intermission here. When we come back, I've got a top 15 list. It has to do with AI and some TikTok videos that you might find interesting. So I'll see you in 34 seconds. Welcome back. Now, I have been mentioning AI on this show for a couple of years now, I guess, and it is evolving. It is improving. People are able to do more things now aided by AI, artificial intelligence. We can have AI write speeches for us. We can have it write novels for us. We can also have it create videos for us. And so with the help of of me just looking at TikTok to see what they had going on. I've downloaded 15 TikTok videos that were made with the use of AI that I thought maybe you'd find interesting. So had I been smarter about this, I would have loaded them into StreamYard here. Instead, I'm going to present them. I guess I'll do that. Okay, I'll stop that. And we'll start with number 15. And I don't remember what's what. So let's go here. And I'll find it. Sorry, I should have had this all ready to go. And, oh wait, I'm in the wrong place. Here we go. Okay, number 15 is a video of a guy using AI to generate a video. So he's going to type in a prompt for the video. He's also going to type in a prompt for music that he uses for this video. It's a video of a squirrel, and this was all AI generated, I guess. So here we go. How does this work?
The roof and flying through the air with the blue sky in the background. Create videos. All right, the video is done. Let's take a look at this. So let's watch these. Oh my, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and download this. Let's go ahead and go to Suno and let's type in a rising suspenseful animated film song. And we're gonna generate 10 songs really quickly.
At the end of each of these videos, I've got their handle, the creator's handle here, so you can search for these on your own, I suppose, if you're interested. But so he typed in a prompt. I don't know what he was using. I think he was using. I don't know what he was using. I wasn't paying attention. But that squirrel wasn't stock footage. That was AI generated. And that looks so much better than it did just 6 months ago. You know what I mean? So AI is improving here. All right. Next. Here we go. Number 14 is, this is not Morgan Freeman.
I am not Morgan Freeman. And what you see is not real. Well, at least in contemporary terms, it is not. What if I were to tell you that I am not even a human being? Would you believe me? What is your perception of reality? Is it the ability to capture, process, and make sense of the information our senses receive? If you can see, hear, taste, or smell something, does that make it real? Or is it simply the ability to feel? I would like to welcome you to the era of synthetic reality.
It was a good idea for him or this creator to use Morgan Freeman because he has an amazing voice and he has a familiar face. Now, it wasn't perfect. The audio and the video that was created didn't line up exactly. Those with sharp ears could tell that's not really Morgan Freeman's voice. But I think Morgan Freeman's voice was used to create that voice. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't, because I'm poor at describing and explaining things. All the best traits of a school teacher. All right, let's move on. Some of these will be funny, and not all of them are going to be this long. But I wanted those to be the first two to kind of set the stage of where we are. Let's go to number 13, which is, okay, so this is video of a girl doing a cartwheel in a dorm hallway. I don't know where it is. But then they used AI to enhance it. And with not ideal results. It looks cool, but it's kind of freaky. So it looks like she's dancing in an impossible way. So this is AI generated impossible dance moves is really what this is. So well, let's watch.
Cartwheeling, you're like this, palms down. So you're moving like this.
Oh, definitely this way. Are you recording? Okay.
So that that probably was nothing like what they were trying to accomplish with their video, but they had that result, and it's probably just every bit as interesting as what they were trying to create. It didn't look real or good, but it looked interesting. So, yeah, that's the other side of AI. And no, eventually, that's going to improve. And those people with whatever tool they use to make that, that's only going to get better. Next, we are at number 12. In this video, it's a quick one. And this shows the progress of a video that was made just a couple of years ago. And then I guess this creator used the same thing to remake it. And you can see the progress of AI and what it can create as opposed to just 2 years ago. So let's see. So pretty quick, but you could see the difference there. And I'm not going to play these again. You can watch my live stream over. You can rewind it if you want to see these videos again if they go by too quick. But that's the progress. All right. Number 11. All right, this is adorable. It's not real. This is a montage of babies laughing and hugging cats. It is adorable. It's not real. It was made through AI. But it'll put a smile on your face. Here we go. So I think whoever made that had a sound file of multiple babies laughing, and they created a video to fit it. And I've watched that one a few times because it just brings joy, though it's not real. The fact that that creator has those babies hugging cats that are also dressed like them it's kind of funny and adorable. Okay, moving on. That might be the cutest one. And there's other cute stuff maybe, but that one might be the cutest. All right. Next is number 10. This AI, people can type in prompts and create animals as different things, or things as animals. What do I mean by that? Apparently, the prompt used for this video was create a video that represents countries as they would look like as dogs. But not just any dogs, dogs on a red carpet with a supermodel next to them. So this, and it's I don't know, half a dozen countries here. So these are countries as they would look like as dogs Actually, men with dog heads walking the red. It's weird. AI is weird. All right, here we go. Can I just say, I mean, that's weird. For some of these videos, I replaced the original audio because I didn't want a copyright notice. So that one had different music, and I put in YouTube-friendly music on that one, and a few of these. Just so I don't get that notice. All right, so that was weird, but kind of cool. Next, we have... I've seen a few of these videos. People use AI to take a celebrity throughout their life and make a little montage of how they looked through their life. And this is one featuring Vivian Lee, actress Vivian Lee. So let's take a look at what was done here. Again, I replaced the music. Not that it matters. So I don't have answers to all of your questions, or to any of your questions, but I don't know if photographs were used and entered into AI, whatever program this is, and then this video is created using those photographs. I don't know how it was done. It's almost over. And then back to being a baby. We'll have to ask VCV123321 how that was done, if you're interested. Okay, moving on. This is number 8. Okay, this video used AI to make it look like a POV, a point of view of a soldier during World War I, as if he were using a smartphone to record his World War I experience. Here it is. Now, I cut that one down. It was a little long. A few of these I cut down just so they weren't so long. And that one had even more images created, but I removed them. Not that they were not appropriate, just for the sake of time. Okay, we are counting down AI created TikToks. Not the top 15. These are 15 that I came across, and I thought they were kind of neat. So let's show another one. Number 7. Okay, there's a series of tiny characters around everyday items and occurrences. You'll see what I mean when I show you this. These are tiny chefs or bakers in a bakery around food. This was created using AI.
Good morning, everyone. Drink your coffee. Enjoy this morning. Don't forget to smile.
That went by quick. There's a bunch of those, by the way. I chose that one because it mentioned coffee and because it was kind of short. let's go to... This isn't bad, the way I'm doing this. I thought it would be worse, but here we go. Okay. There's a series, this particular creator uses AI to take celebrities as they would look as babies. And there's a number that this creator has made. The cast of The Sopranos, for example. The cast of The Office. This is the cast of Friends. I did replace the Friends theme song with that music, so but those all look pretty remarkable. You know exactly. I mean, they have the babies dressed as those characters, and their hair is the same. The Dwight Schrute baby is pretty funny. Okay, moving on. Next is number 5. This is simply a cat that's dancing.
When everybody hides in...
Okay. Yeah. That was that. You know, they don't all have to be intricate or highly produced. And that's just as enjoyable as the babies we just saw, frankly. Dancing cat. Number 4. Here's more celebrities, but not as they would look like as babies. These are actually celebrities that have passed away. And this creator used AI to show us what these celebrities might look like today if they were still alive. So here it is. Now, that's remarkable. I will say, though, on that one, Muhammad Ali didn't look like he aged at all. Lisa Marie Presley didn't look like Lisa Marie Presley, and Luther Vandross didn't look like Luther Vandross to me. But it's still amazing and scary a little bit. It's just going to get better. Okay, we have 3 more. Here is, I just named this one Spaghetti Animation. I cut this one down. This went on for a long time. Oh, it's the same music. There it is. Created with the help of AI. Number 2 is, here's another one. AI was tasked with showing us how the characters of Sesame Street would look if they were real people. How the characters of Sesame Street would look if they were real people. kind of funny. Okay, we're down to our last video. This one is... Oh, this is a quick one. I just called this one Buff Chicken. And that's that. That's all it is. So that was today's top 15 list. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Where am I? There we go. I'll be back next week with another show. I hope you had fun. We'll do better at Chronophoto next week. We always bounce back. But I will see you around the other chats tomorrow. D&G Explorers, I think. Disney Nerd Herders, I think. T-Town Mary Ellen, I think. So you've got your choices. And today, Mouse Talk Live, I don't even know. But check them out and see if they're live for more YouTube goodness. Okay. Bye, everybody.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.